Okay, so here we are at Wolfram Alpha. So we're just going to put in, actually, now that I realize what we're doing, I'm not sure I know how to do it. I'm just going to put y equals square root of x in and see what it does.
Maybe you get a graph.
We did get a graph. We did get a graph.
And it does look like we get a curve, and it also curves that way.
I don't know what this red part is. Oh, it says it's
the negative square.
That's the imaginary part. Interesting. So it just graphed it from 0 to 1, and look what it did.
Yeah, it shot up.
It shot up vertically, just like you guys said. Now, it wasn't quite as flat around 1 as we thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Graph y equals square root of x from 0 to, how about 10?
Okay.
Let's see if this graphs square root of x from 0 to 10. Hey, there it is.
Cool.
Okay.
You put graphy, though.
Oh, I put graphy.
Interpreting graphy as graph.
Sorry for the graphy. So here it is. So you can see again.
It shoots up.
It shoots up, and it seems to start getting pretty flat.
Yeah.
Now, it still doesn't look super flat here, but Wolfram Alpha is tricking you a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you see the x-axis goes all the way out to 10?
And that goes only up to...
That only goes up to 3.
Yeah.
So really, this part here, it's sort of zoomed in on the y part, but not on the x part. So the y part really only goes up to this far. So the graph is actually flatter than this is making it look. Okay? So I wonder if I change this from 0 to 100, what it would look like. Would it look flatter, or would it keep trying to fool you a little bit?
It's still trying to fool you.
It's still trying to fool you a little bit. Remember, this is only going up how far?
Until 10.
Only going up 10, and how far is it going out over here?
100.
100, okay. So I don't know how to force Wolfram Alpha to graph it.
Well, you could try...
100.
You could try it to infinity.
But I don't think it would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because then
you know what? Let's do this.
Maybe you should change graphy.
Graph y equals square root of x from 0 to 10 and y equals x from 0 to 10. Let's see if Wolfram Alpha knows what to do there. Maybe that'll help us understand. Hey,
2,
there.
4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Now you can see how flat
It gets out.
it's getting. Now let's go from 0 to 100.
100 and 100.
And there's y equals x.
And there's y equals x.
So...
Whoa.
It's really flat.
It's really flat. Can you believe how flat it is?
Leveling out.
Yeah, well, do you want to go, what do you want to do next?
Maybe we could try 1,000?
1,000?
That would get really flat.
Okay, let's see how flat it is around from x 1,000.
Whoa, it's really flat.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so the last thing, let's go back in from 0 to 2. Because remember we said this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see what it looked like around x equals 1.
Yeah.
And you had a corner on it initially, and then we saw sometimes it was above.
Yeah.
So this is a kind of important one for us to take a look at and understand what it looks like in the beginning.
Wow, it sort of...
It doesn't. It starts out steeper, but then gets flatter quickly.
So it's interesting. It starts out steep, flattens out a little bit. It crosses back over at 1, and then now it's after that, as we've seen, it's below it for the rest of the time.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. Did you learn something looking at this graph?
Yeah.
You tell me what you learned.
Well, it doesn't truly level out. Even at 1,000, we saw it was still above, and it was still getting higher.
Okay, that's cool. What did you learn?
Well, at first we thought it was like a series of lines that went one line, then a second line, then a third line, then a fourth line, but it was actually a curve.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, great job this morning. That was a really fun project. Good job, guys.